let's get it. Monday Night Raw, last one before Survivor Series this Saturday. Go home show, and it was a crazy show. Had a lot in it. There was a lot of stuff going on this Monday. We're gonna run it down real quick though. Gunther opened up the show, coming out. Jackie Redmond in the ring trying to interview him before Gunther couldn't even say anything. Damian Priest comes down. Priest, I don't like Damian Priest going into this match. I feel like he has too much confidence. There's way too much confidence coming off of Damian Priest going into this World Heavyweight Championship match, which he lost to the dude who has it right now. Too much confidence. I don't like it. But Gunther hit Priest with the mic. They brawled. Priest came back, hit Gunther with a razor's edge through the announce table, and that's how the first segment of Monday Night Raw ended today. It was a razor's edge through the announce table, and there might have been like 3 different announce tables through the night because it was used a lot. After that, we had the LWO, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus the Creed brothers in a tornado tag team match, which they don't do a lot anymore. This is where like all 4 tag team competitors can be in the ring fighting each other at once. There's no tags. It's literally just fighting going on. Just a lot of that going on in the ring at once. 4 people. But it was a classic matchup of power versus speed. There was a superplex off the top rope. There was Dragon Lee doing the Hurricane Rana from the rope to the floor to the outside, which was crazy. But this was really a Dragon Lee showcase. Then there was a ref bump. Then Chad Gable on the outside interfered with Ray's mask. And then the Creeds got a roll-up win off this. It was a really downer ending, but it was a good match up until the interference spot. There was a lot of "you suck" chants going on, like the old Kurt Angle "you suck" going on after this, which was I always like, is always funny. But after that, we have Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser. Now we all knew what was going to happen here. It was Braun Breaker versus Sheamus last week. Kaiser came down and interrupted. It was Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser this week. Sheamus comes down, interrupts, gets in a fight. The match was good. It was a Braun Breaker Ludwig Kaiser match, hard hitting, good match. I like Kaiser. I think he's going to be like a really nasty heel, like poking eyes and slithery and all that other type of crap. But I digress. At the end of this match, it ended up in a DQ because Sheamus came down and interfered. So they all brawled, and they were brawling and brawling and brawling. They all have it goes off in the commercial, and it comes back and they're still brawling, which was, I love when that happens. But then we had a triple threat match made for this Saturday Survivor Series for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship match at Survivor Series this Saturday. That match is going to be a banger. I can't wait for that match. After that, we had the World Tag Team Championships on the line with the War Raiders versus Judgment Day. Now, the War Raiders, I thought, should have won this match because I'm sick of the Judgment Day and they don't defend their titles. And I don't like it, and I don't like it. I hate when they just have titles and don't defend them at all. They're barely used. There's no prestige. I can't stand it. But the War Raiders were doing well. Then Dominic and Carlito all came down for the Judgment Day interference. Judgment Day pick up the win on the Chaos. 1, 2, 3. Judgment Day retain. Very disappointing in my opinion. But I digress. I'm not writing the show. I'm not running the show, even though I should. I can do a good job. WWE, reach out to your boy. After this, we had the New Day versus Alpha Academy. Now, next week on Raw is New Day's 10-year anniversary. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Big E, 10 years together as a trio. If they make it. Because New Day versus Alpha Academy, Woods and Kofi argued in the beginning of the match. Alpha Academy got the quick win. Otis and Tozawa had their finishers. But this was really after the match. They were arguing all the way up to the ramp, Woods and Kofi. By the time they got in the backstage area, there was heat between the two of them. Kofi told Woods that he fumbled the King of the Ring, he fumbled the Intercontinental Championship opportunities. Woods told Kofi that his WWE title reign was garbage and lost it in 6 seconds to Lesnar. And there was a lot of punches being thrown, like not like actual punches, but like they were like really going after each other, like real bad. I don't know if they're gonna make it to next week, although everyone thinks that they're gonna split up. This might just be a New Day heel turn, because Woods is already there. This might just be Kofi going New Day heel turn all day long, which I would be up for. I haven't seen New Day heel in so long, and they are so good as a heel. Oh, with the trombone, please bring back the trombone. Oh. But after that, the main event of the night was Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax for the Wargames advantage for the women in their match this Saturday at Survivor Series. The crowd were very into it. There was a Samoan drop on the table again on the table. But as Bianca Belair was recovering from that Samoan drop on the table, Nia Jax was taunting on the second rope, and Bayley comes down, knocks Nia off. Bianca hits her finisher, 1, 2, 3. Bianca wins. They have the Wargames advantage match for Survivor Series on Saturday. That's how your show ended, with Bayley and Bianca looking at each other. Two people with incredible rivalry looking at each other to finally become friends. But that's not all that happened on this show. Now, some of these backstage segments were crazy, especially the fact that Nikki Cross pretty much like traumatized Scarlett in the back, which was crazy. You had Jay, Jimmy, and Sammy talk about their advantage match on Friday Night SmackDown, which is going to be Jey Uso versus Jacob Fatu for the Wargames advantage match on Friday. Finn was really bossing around the Judgment Day. Becoming more like how Priest was before they left. Like he was the leader. And the biggest news out of the night, there is now a brand new Women's Intercontinental Championship. Same as the Women's United States Championship that was pulled out and made official a couple weeks ago. There's now a new Women's IC title. There will be a tournament to determine who is the first inaugural championship. That will start next week on Monday Night Raw. That was everything that happened on Monday Night Raw. This week, the go-home show for Survivor Series for the Raw side. That's everything. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all.